Down in the car crash, so I always get into a car crash. Like every other month, I always in a car crash. My brother died in the car crash. Got tight on me. I don't think I'm gonna die young, but y'all already be seeing shit, like seeing signs. Like I'm having dreams of living lavish, but my death is flashed through it. Like I be thinking I'm gonna die, but I just hope I don't. I be surrounding myself with people who don't care about me because I don't want to die young. I want to live a long life and be just happy. But I think I'm gonna die in the car crash, so I always get into a car crash. Like every other month, I always in a car crash. My brother died in the car crash. Got tight on me. I don't think I'm gonna die young, but y'all already be seeing shit, like seeing signs. Like I'm having dreams of living lavish, but my death is flashed through it. Like I be thinking I'm gonna die, but I just hope I don't. I be surrounding myself with people who don't care about me because I don't want to die young.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson, and Lord, when this lesson is edifying to a member of the elect of the nation of Israel. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who still rule well in sound doctrine, who taught me this 100% truth according to the scriptures. And peace and blessings and safety to the elect of the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Seminole and Native American Indians of Negroid and Indian descent according to the seed of the Father. You are the biblical Israelites. Sirach chapter 37, verse 18. Four manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death, but the tongue ruleth over them continually. And the reason why I'm reading these scriptures is because the person that you saw in the video in the introduction, apparently she was this popular person in Cleveland, and she ended up dying in a car accident. But you heard her say in the video that that's exactly how she thought that she was going to die. Now, was it her saying it that caused her death? No, because everything was already predestinated from the beginning, from the foundation of the world. Okay, and this was a judgment that she suffered for something that she have done. But that was already preordained before she said that. The Lord may have given her insight on her death, may have shown her certain signs and things about her death that made her say that, which ultimately, like I said, her saying it wasn't the thing that caused it, because let's go to Isaiah 46 and 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the Lord actually performed the things that he have already declared from the beginning. Okay, and her dying in that manner as she spoke was one of the things that was declared from the beginning. Now, the reason why I say that you know, it wasn't her that said it, it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, which the chicken came first? Just like what came first, the woman or the man? The man came first. The world may think the woman, but the man came first. So what came first, her speaking it, or the Lord determining that she was going to die in that way? The Lord determining that she was going to die in that way. This is Proverbs 16 and 1. The preparation of the heart in man, the preparation of the heart in man, meaning the thoughts. The heart is the mind. The word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which means mind. So the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. So the things that we speak come from the Lord. Okay? And the Lord can, we don't know the way of the Spirit, you know, we don't know the way of the Spirit, but the Lord had her say that, and then the Lord had it take place. So I just want to bring out scriptures on the power of the tongue. Okay? It says, Sirach 37 and verse 18 again, it says, four manner of things appear. Four manner of things appear in life, in existence. It says good and evil, life and death, but the tongue ruleth over them continually. The tongue ruleth over these things continually. Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You see? So when you love to talk shit, you know, like these rappers, you love to talk that shit that you talk is gonna be you're gonna be consumed by it. Okay? The things that you discuss are gonna be the things that you partake in. One more, Sirach 28 verse 18. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue. You see? Because a lot of things that these rappers say in their songs, you know, they're going to do this to this person, they're going to do that to that person, they can't be touched, they unstoppable, they unhittable, they invincible, they bulletproof. All these things catch up with men. You know? Especially in this society where, you know, if you say one thing as a celebrity, you say something about the moles, you say something about LGBTQ, XYZ, you know, you're going to fall. This man's going to cause you to fall. Furthermore, you're going to have many of the 2/3 of Israel are going to fall because they were teaching false doctrine. Their tongue was speaking guile. Okay? Sirach 28:18, many have fallen by the edge of the sword, which is the gun, the modern day sword at least, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue. More people have died and fallen from a lofty state because of their mouth getting them in trouble. You know, there's always that a viral video of somebody getting their ass whooped on Instagram, on the internet, on Twitter, or YouTube because they was talking stuff online. They're falling because of the tongue. The things that we speak, we have to give account for. Let's go to that. Matthew 12:36, but I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. We're going to close out here with James 3. This wasn't going to be longer than James 3:4. Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven of fierce winds, yet they turned about with a very small helm, whitherso the governor listeth. Even so the tongue is a little member, and boasts of great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindles. You see, so the tongue is one of the smallest members of our bodies, but it boasts of great things. It's the tongue that had Esau commit blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. It's the tongue that have the 2/3 of the nation of Israel teaching false doctrine, teaching things that they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. Okay, it's the tongue that have our people wrapped up in a illusion of being niggas, spics, you know, black. The tongue was the instrument that was used to turn everything upside down. One of the instruments. So James 3:5 says, even so the tongue is a little member, and boasts of great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. Because why? Because we just read in Sirach 18 that many have fallen by the tongue. So a little fire can turn into a great matter. Something small that you might have said, you might have slipped, you know, you slip up, say something, you know, that you don't mean, and it turns into a whole long, drawn out thing that you can't reverse. James 3:6, and the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body. Why? Because men teach false doctrine. And setteth on fire the course of nature. You see? So the things that you do have an effect on the world around you. The things that you say have an effect on the world around you. And setteth on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire of hell. For every kind of beast and of birds and of serpents and of things in the sea is tamed, but have been tamed of mankind. It's like it, and have been tamed of mankind. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Okay, so no man can tame the tongue. You know, and that woman was just another victim of the tongue, and ultimately, like I said, it was predestinated for her to go in that manner. I had another photo on my I had another picture on my camera roll for a while, but I never did the lesson on it. But basically, it was a picture of it was like a memorial picture, and this woman, her name was Amanda Burns. Her last name was Burns. Okay, and she ended up burning in a fire. She ended up dying from being burnt in a fire, and she was also from Cleveland, but her name was Amanda Burns. You see, so the Lord, you could say that the Lord has a bit of a sense of humor, but ultimately it's judgment, and everything is weighed perfectly in the balance. Okay, everything is weighed perfectly in the balance, and it's done to keep balance. Everything is done to keep balance. This is Job chapter 4 verse 7. It says, remember, I pray thee. So as I leave you with this lesson, just remember, okay, one thing is to remember what the things that take place on the earth that may seem horrific, graphic, tragic. We have to always remember this. In Job, the 4th chapter, in the 7th verse, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And I don't know that woman personally, but I can tell you from what the little things that I've seen about her, she wasn't dwelling in the ways of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Okay, so they that sow iniquity and plow wickedness, they shall reap the same. But Lord, when this lesson was edifying, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. All right, shalom.